versus Laudandus.
Laudandarius, as I like to call him. Yeah, land on. You guys can land on blank blank. Fill in the blanks. You guys, I believe. But as I like to call him, Laudandarius.
I think everybody has their own.
Yeah, after that one SoCal Arcadian or whatever happened, no one can call him by his real name. At least in SoCal we can.
All right, Sheik, Samus. Now, this is like a 60-40. I feel like in Sheik's favor. Hugs loses to Akami and myself. Hand warmers.
I was like, dang, that was some mind games because Hugo's just like dashing back and forth through him.
Trying to confuse. So a lot of this is like, Sheik's fair is really strong. But if Hugo can read it, Hugs can read it, then he can just like wave dash back and kind of space with tilts. But the issue with this matchup is the amount of punishes that Hugs gets with his neutral is really small. So he gets like one hit for like 14%, or even jabs for 5. And whenever Sheik punishes Samus, it's like 30-40%.
Yes.
So there's a disparity.
I might have been checking my Twitter.
It's okay. What is your Twitter, by the way, for the curious fans?
My Twitter, you can find me at MacDSmash. And what about you, Tafo? I hear you have a Twitter also.
Yeah, at Tapokins.
Just at no melee on me?
No.
And there's Mimi's Twitter, Hugs' cute little girlfriend.
Anyway.
Which is at something. I'm sorry.
So, Laudandus is very apparent about how he's approaching this matchup. He's going to be throwing a lot of needles, and Hugo goes for a grab in the beginning. It doesn't pay off. Yeah, so Sheik can do a wide variety of things. Ooh, nice grab by Hugo. Everything works for Sheik, as it does in many matchups. So this could be played a variety of ways. I think those jabs are questionable though, so I would like to see Hugs punish those jabs on shield, or just crouch cancel and down smash.
Those wave dash backs out of shield are really smooth though by Hugs right now. Getting out of a lot of Sheik's little stuff. Okay, that was interesting. He did a wave dash down in place and then just decided to grab anyway.
Yeah, it's a fake. But oh, he misses the follow.
That makes sense. So you don't think he's gonna grab because he wave dashed out of shield?
Yeah. Hugo's gone for 4 grabs so far, because Laudandus has shown that he just wants to stay in shield, so it's keeping him honest.
That reminds me of Duck vs. Vans, where Vans' last stock, Duck literally like grab, nair, grab, nair, grab, nair like 4 times in a row. It's like, Samus's grab is technically bad, yes, but...
You have to throw it out there, because if you never show the grab, Sheik doesn't have any reason not to shield.
Right.
And go ahead.
Well, I say even though it's quote unquote bad, it's still like it works most of the time. Like it's not a terrible grab, all things considered. Especially considering it has a little extra range to it. Oh,
good shield poke there. Hugs is so scrappy though. Like he gets these like little hits and openings, like that back air, for example. Oh, and he rolls off the stage.
I wonder if he was thinking that Laudandus would just go for the edge or something.
These have been really good grabs. I definitely would have gone grab by it myself.
So what do you like? How's Laudandus playing this matchup compared to what you or Okami would do?
He's getting himself stuck above Hugo just too much. That Hugo's getting underneath him. I would like to see actually more just short hop auto cancel fairs. You can make your game based on that. And it's actually really good because it forces Hugo to shield. You fair his shield, and you just react to what he does.
Because he won't really have a good... There's no way to really punish that.
No, there isn't.
With most characters, actually.
Like, he has to hard read it, and then wave dash back down smash. Like, you have to be, like, pretty spot on.
Whoa. Didn't get his... Is that even a combo, or was he too slow?
He was too slow.
Okay.
It should have comboed at 73.
So yeah, that is technically a combo, because Laudandus is a little too slow, and Hugo not afraid to spam that nair.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like a lot of this is like Laudandus is getting punished for overextending on what he thinks is okay, and then Hugo's out of stun frames and he just hits him before Laudandus can.
So if hopefully Laudandus is slowly realizing like what is and what isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
But he also kind of has to know like what he messes up on versus what actually just won't work. Like that dash attack to forward it, right?
I agree, yes. And part of it's too, like, you can play this matchup, especially in the air like Luigi, where you kind of hover around Samus, wait for him to do something, and just hit him right after.
well, Laudandus is trying a little too hard, kind of getting forward smash. Did that take his jump?
No, it didn't. I think he landed. It's good. Good back air.
Weak back air though, so he has a good chance to get on.
That was a close call.
Ah!
Shots fired. Hashtag that.
That was one shot.
Yeah, shot fired.
Shot fired. Don't hashtag it though, please.
Yeah, so you can stay mid-distance around him and just kind of force Hugs to like do something, like maybe like 2 character lengths away and just like throw out fairs and threaten tilts. But Laudandus is either too far away or too close that Hugs is punishing him. It's like risky with how Laudandus is spacing.
Alright, what we saw there was one needle can take out a fully charged charge shot. So Needle's pretty strong in this matchup.
It is. I don't know the physics behind it as a rocket scientist, but it just happens.
Well, I'm pretty sure you don't have plasma charging guns, right? So
yeah, that's true.
you haven't been able to fully study that.
Good Needle to grab.
Uh-oh, yeah, that he got a little too close to the forward air and was able to back off. Hugs was able to get a punish.
So there's these like mini trades that Hugs is capitalizing on. That I think if
that's a lot of that's a lot of damage. That brought him more than even right there.
That was risky. See, those are the overextensions that Laudandus is kind of doing to get him that gets him in trouble. All right, he's kind of waiting more. I like it.
Oh my gosh, shield drops. Okay. Oh gosh, what is going on? Okay, so what? Grab fair should almost kill at this point.
This should kill.
Oh, too late.
He's living. He's gonna live.
He's gonna live.
He doesn't have a jump. And I don't think he has a chain here. I'm not sure if Laudandus is aware.
Oh, that was so dangerous. Okay, Laudandus is still at a lower percentage.
Oh, this might be over.
But go through the flow chart. Oh, Hugs is a little too late.
Ooh, and then if he fared,
he can't get that. He can't get that.
If Laudandus fared,
going to, he's trying. Oh, that's no! That should be it though.
Yeah.
Okay. The up B was a good idea, but Laudandus didn't get actually sucked up by it, so. Pretty easy to.
That was a game of throws.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Laudandus punish Hugo's misgrapple or whatever with the running up smash instead of a grab. But I could see why that's hard to do. It might be scary.
You had to have the presence of mind to realize that was the best punish. And I think most people will default to down smash.
Oh, he grabbed. So.
Oh, he grabbed. Yeah, that's right.
That's not. I mean, as Sheik, that's not like normally grabbing is definitely a good option.
Yeah.
So. Against characters like this.
It definitely racks up the most percent, but he needed a kill there.
But he needed a kill, and if Hugs was maybe like 5% lower, that would have been a freer combo. But he was at that awkward sort of high percent, but maybe too high, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, Hugo's so Hugs is taking him to Dreamland, which I don't actually understand. It looked like Laudandus started near the end of that match, was making better use of the platforms and the space. So I wonder what Hugs is thinking about doing with all this extra space. Or maybe he just thinks he's going to live longer?
Possibly.
Oh.
I mean, we've seen last game even, Laudandus appeared to look like he was going to camp the matchup, but as you saw him, he was actually quite aggressive, so maybe just the percentage of living longer was what he was aiming for.
Laudandus does it 89% without a jump and some bad DI. That's actually pretty huge on this level.
You can't go for just blind grabs like that. I think to set up your positioning, that's where you need a fair, put them in shield and then just react. You can't. And walking in and grabbing, especially against Samus, is disastrous.
Looks like they're just kind of jumping around. There you go, punish that nair.
He's gonna live. And Hugo's racked up 55%. This is a decent lead, but as we saw from last match, simple down throw could be catastrophic.
Down throw follow up. Although it'll be a little harder to follow up like he did on Dreamland with the way the platforms are laid out. But.
So Hugo's revealing a new adjustment to his game. He's throwing out nairs, anticipating a Sheik jump.
So we'll see if Laudandus can either space a little behind those fair nairs. Because I know with a character like with Peach, if you see it coming, you're trying to space, you can space with the forward air. So I'd assume she can do roughly the same thing. A little harder because Sheik's forward air doesn't have as much spacing, but Samus's nair doesn't have as much priority as you might think.
Those nairs are working out pretty well. And the whole point of what Hugo's doing there is not really to rack up damage, but to kind of scare the Sheik off from throwing out those fairs.
Okay, yeah, Laudandus is adjusted. It looked like that last nair that actually hit him. Ooh, just living. He'd already realized what was going on. It's just he acted maybe out of shield a little too early or something. If anything, I'd like to see maybe some up smash out of shields if he thinks he can do that. But I can't say that like me as a player would be able to do that in game as a punish. So.
What's interesting about Hugo is that his game 1 win percentage is actually really bad. Like, he drops game 1
Really?
more than like any other player of his caliber.
My only thought about that is this game 1 wasn't like Hugo kind of losing from the beginning. It was he was ahead, and then Laudandus had a nice little comeback. So
That one stage spike also kind of cost Hugo.
I mean, Laudandus had his own, I'm sure. Unfortunate death. Oh.
Interesting hitbox there.
I didn't know it reached that far behind.
Yeah, I guess it does. Right.
Oh, that's not good. Laudandus is getting out some nice shields though. Hugo, Hug's not able to get his down smashes or anything as actual punishes.
Hugo's walling out pretty well with his forward tilts and those jumping nairs. And the worst thing you could do as Sheik is stop moving and just stay stationary. That's where that's Sheik's advantage in this matchup. It's being mobile. One way you can play this is you could, on these long horizontal stages, is dash dance in and out of Hugo's ranges, and then bait Hugo into doing something doing something dumb, and then just punishing because Sheik is just ridiculously fast.
That's why Sheik's good against a lot of the floaty characters, right?
Yeah.
Her movement and needles are like just the perfect projectile for her. Considering you can do like needle grab or needle just to stop stuff. And fully charged needles is like 20%, which is a ton of damage.
Yeah. Good dash dance grab there.
Oh, double back air.
It's kind of interesting. Like you can.
Oh, you can't.
That's like the thing about Sheik. Like she can just like pull like a 50% combo and just catch up really easily just off a simple grab. That's a tough Samus Peach line.
Sheik's always able to. He's got a. There you go. That's nice. Okay,
a lot of rolls. Good wave dash back baiting.
I don't know what that back air was supposed to be though.
He thought Hugo was being stationary, but Hugo respaced. Back air.
I hope he doesn't. Like some of these edge guards, he's trying.
Oh, that's really risky.
Yeah, Laudandus is overreaching these edge guards way too much. Like Hugo has done that 4 or 5 times now, where he just kind of maneuvers around one bomb. Laudandus gets hit, and then he gets gives it back safely or gets a punish.
Fortunately, Laudandus was able to get out of that bad position.
Oh. All right, he's dead. All right, well, 116. I mean, we saw Laudandus come back last game. A little less percent, or a little more percent to work. I don't know how you would say this game.
He has a larger deficit than last time.
That's one way to say it. Thank you, Tafo.
Yes. Oh, good grab. Oh.
Didn't want that forward throw.
I don't think it was kind of like a. Ooh.
That was such a nice. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's it.
Counter picks. So
he's gonna win a smaller stage because I think Laudandus is having trouble like living. He died twice that game under 100%.
Right.
Which on Dreamland is Sheik like. I mean, maybe you'll get edge guarded for 50-60%.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna actually like. You shouldn't be dying until what 150, 140. I don't know.
Okay. He went with your. Your advice.
Smaller stage, more maneuverability. Depending on how good he is with his platform maneuverability, this will be really good for him too.
So it's interesting. At the beginning of every match, it seems like Laudandus is going to play the camping game. He throws out a lot of needles, and then he just, I don't know where exactly, but he just mysteriously just stops.
He's just like, you know what, I'm done. It's time to go in.
Yeah. He just forgets that needles exist.
I was talking about that with Westball, is how do characters forget their projectiles are there? But, because with someone like Peach or Falco, it's like so much staple to so many matchups that like, you're just always using them. But someone like maybe Fox or Sheik, you just kind of don't know they're there.
That was a really careless aerial that Laudandus did doing the fair, and you can't slack against Hugo. He's one of the players that if you do something stupid, he will catch you on it.
Like running all the way across the stage into him.
Yeah.
Oh, that got rid of all of his charge shot. But, so when Samus, if Samus gets hit out of her up B, she loses any charge on her charge shot.
Good pivot.
He keeps down airing like when Hugo's on the other side of him. Like I understand he's kind of trying to hit him, but it's like he's on the other side of you, dude. Like nair.
I think so. The last 3 approaches from Laudandus have been stuffed completely by like a really hard read punish. It's looking grim. I mean, this is a full stock lead now.
He needs to not get that.
He's getting repeatedly stuffed on those aerials.
Nice going into the ledge, knowing that although Hugs will be able to roll up, Randall was there to kind of save him.
Wow, he lived. Amazing DI, 148.
Ooh.
All right, and this can be very frustrating as a Smash player, where you know, you're trying to find a kill, you know, and your opponent just doesn't die, and then you end up.
He messed up a little tech skill there and missed his chance to punish Hugo. Hugs. Okay.
Weak hit after weak hit. Let's see if he can get a combo, and he ends up dying first.
That's not good. No, you can't do that when you do it. Okay, well.
He can't combo this.
If he had realized,
yeah.
I would have, like, the best thing to do would have been jump up like you're going for it. Hugs would do the up B, and then, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost cost him a stock. Okay, that's it. Nope. Wow.
He phantomed it. That's unfortunate.
I think it was like a phantom, like, weak too. Like, just insult to injury. Oh, no.
Laudandus is flustered.
That's it. Okay. Stop that. That's not a thing. Like, Hugs is not gonna allow you to just walk up and down smash him.
Oh man, that was an interesting down air. I'm not sure if that was intentional.
Let's play a game. Okay, well that game's over. I was gonna say, what move do you think Laudandus will kill Hugs with? But apparently the fear.
Yeah.
The fear is what killed Hugs. All right, Laudandus just needs another grab 50% combo, and then a grab to kill move, and then just do that 2 more times, and I think
even though this is floaty, like, I'm not even comfortable with Hugo's lead. Like, this can easily be brought back.
The funniest thing is I feel like, okay, there you go. Oh!
Already on the verge of greatness.
But I feel like Sheik out of, like, well, I don't even consider Sheik a floaty in the sense of, like, the floaty matchups, because she can actually combo most characters.
That's true.
And the way she, like, does stuff, like, I'll be up 100 to 0. Like, I'll be at 0 to a Sheik at 100, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm probably gonna lose. Like,
yeah.
It's just, Sheik is scary when it comes to her combo game and her ability to just make a comeback. I mean, this is 2 stocks and it's a Samus, so it's a little different.
No, he's the.
I mean, oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
And Hugo takes it.
So Laudandus looking like he could have maybe done. Wow, there's actually a big crowd out there.
Shouts to the crowd. Good effort. I think.
Well, shout out to the girl with pink hair.